Okay, so listen. Apparently there was like a porn convention in Texas over the weekend. No, come back, Kenny.
My camera was laggy. I got to recalibrate. So go ahead.
Recalibrate my ass. So,
whoa.
Phrasing.
How fitting, and you're talking about porn convention. Proceed.
I don't know what the fuck I meant by that statement. Shut up. I hate you dudes. So that's a porn convention out in Texas. First of all, Twitter was having their fun with it by saying that going to a porn convention is nasty work.
There should not be allowed for things like this.
There were pictures of niggas holding Sarah J's titties. People getting their faces out on it. I was like, oh my God, this is sick.
You felt right at home, didn't you? You wish you were there, weren't you?
But I respected it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna go to pork, like you dedicated a substantial amount of your life to adult film. So, you know, at that point, if that's your thing, man, that's your thing. I'm not going to knock you. I don't shame you, usually.
You know what?
So, I was like, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I mean, you know, I was going to go to a porn convention. They're going to go to a porn convention. It is what it is. It'll be what it be. Like, if there's a convention or something you thoroughly enjoy, you want to go to it too, wouldn't you? Like Comic-Con.
I mean, I do want to go to Comic-Con one day, but I ain't going to be all geeked up and wearing costumes or anything like that.
Look, it's Comic-Con for motherfuckers.
First off, that's the whole point.
I mean, you don't have to wear costumes to go to Comic-Con.
You think I'm not going to be the Black Goku when I go to Comic-Con? You're wilding.
Okay, you know what? I probably would dress up as a Jedi, but you know what I'm saying? That's not. You might too
in that Comic-Con. Shit.
You said what?
I think you might even get Pods and Moorhen at Comic-Con.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just saying.
Seeing Los dressed up as cowboy is hilarious. Let's go. And he could just lie and say he's Cowboy Bebop.
If I could, I probably would, but it'd be very uncomfortable for me, and I'd just be over it after like an hour or so because of the boots. Unless you, then maybe.
Proceed. This is not what this is about.
At any rate, so yeah, so there are pictures. And people were joking about how it's nasty work. Like you got to be a deviant to go to a porn convention to go and sniff your favorite porn star's feet. I said I can't argue with that point. At any rate, at this porn convention, there were pictures that surfaced of Pinky.
Oh no!
And like nowadays, Pinky ain't what she looked like when we were going through, if not finishing puberty. So she's gotten big.
Act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know.
He personally,
You like him better, don't you? This man.
Out the park.
That man
So,
be in this they call me Big LA, Big Silly, Big Money, Big Pinky, Big
it's like me personally, I like kind of don't. My opinion don't really. Well, yeah, it really does matter because, again,
You know what?
park. So, however, I was going in on her because she got big, and it's like, bro, she do 40 in today's game, dog. Just you.
Now she do 40.
The BBW category is very popular these days. So don't let niggas fool you. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I will not allow any pinky slander prosper. Not on my watch, Kenny. I won't allow it. I won't have any of it.
I'm gonna give you some breaking news. I don't care. If you want to listen.
This is one of those moments where, like, you are the audience when I talk to you.
That's fine. I'm the most unresponsive audience in the world because
I need you to respond on this, Kenny, because I need you to power with me on this one.
I'm more quieter than a lot of black people at a Seinfeld.
No, I need you on my side on this.
I don't pick a side. If you like her big, you like her big. If they don't like her big, they don't like her big. I personally am trying to stay away. I'm not.
Livers, are you with me?
If I'm staying away, he ain't gonna be.
I'm sorry. I'm watching the Bucks play the Celtics. I've been completely absent from this whole conversation. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my apologies, guys. I'll do better next time.
You gotta understand, you talking to two men that are trying to walk out in faith. We are not trying to be down that path.
How dare y'all turn y'all back?
What?
On a legend.
On a legend. She's a legend, I say.
That woman is a socio icon.
You know what? Ain't nobody debating her status.
To quote a great movie, heroes never quit. Legends never die. Do with that information what you will.
That's fair. But I won't allow the slander of this here legend. All right. Or any of the legends that I grew up on, for that matter.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Carlos names his legendary porn stars. Enjoy.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Oh, you will. You very much will. The rabbit hole is already open. Your feet are already there. You very much will.
I'm just dangling them motherfuckers, all right? Who knows if I'm going to jump in? Who knows if I'm going? All right, I'm going to go. So, as I was saying, right?
I'm really trying to figure out who you was trying to fool just now.
As I was saying, you hang these legends thongs in the rafters. May their DVDs be championship banners.
You know what?
And may there be a montage of the best scenes.
Bruh, this man knows gonna go to the Hall of Fame redemption ceremony in Pinky.
To inspirational R&B ballad. Like Overjoyed by Mary J. Blige.
I can't. You know what?
Live via satellite. It is Gorilla Game Podcast. I am your host, Carlos Crawford. I am on fucking demon time.
You're wild. Hard.
Oh man, alongside with me is my good buddy and co-host Kenneth Whitaker, who refuses to be on demon time, but act like he doesn't know what demon time is like.
I know what it's like. That's why I'm not going back there. I refuse to participate in anything that's called demon. First of all,
I didn't know you were from Utah.
You said what?
I said, wow, Kenny, I didn't know you were live from Utah.
Well, hey. Call it what you want. You wobbling. Good time, buddy. Bucko.
Along with us for the evening. Along with us for the evening is my cousin Fuzzy Slippers himself, Carl's Lackey. Slippers, what's going on, man?
I'm just here quoting legendary movie quotes. That's it. I'm not doing nothing else.
Okay. Sound like you eating something. What you got over here?
First off, I'm eating a Twix.
Wait, the left ones or the right ones?
Both. I'm Switzerland, baby.
How you do that? How you be Twix and Dexters?
You know what?
I'm Switzerland, baby.
Switzerland.
That's why Twix and Dexters. No, that's crazy.
You over there with the switcheroo dunk package from 2K?
How you do that?
The dipsy dude dunkaroo.
Dipsy dude dunkaroo.
Your man ended all tensions between the left Twix and the right Twix. What a hero.
Right. Better known as my nickname given to me by Dagoba's very own and Archbishop Covington, the Bifrost.
Oh yeah, you very much on the Bifrost. Los doesn't know what that is.
So listen, this week I don't have a pin count. However, we are going to talk about the draft, and then we'll see where that goes. So, Kenneth was going to guest star this week, but he's a parent, and he had to go be a parent, so he couldn't join us this week. However, if we can, start earlier, and he doesn't have to put my niece to bed, maybe if we, can start around, I don't know, 6. Say, Kenny.
Well, I said 7:30 because I was coming from the studio, so that gave me time to get in the house. So do with that what you will.
Oh, you were in the stew?
Yeah, I was in the stew. I'm gonna be there tomorrow too.
You get these. Kenny got.
So you at the business?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back in the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
Let's see how it goes.
I gotta go and listen to these beats.
Yeah, man, do your thing
on YouTube.
You know what? We're gonna talk about your Falcons, Los.
Kenny, please stop referring to them as my Falcons. Thank you, management.
I'm saying your Falcons made some good picks.
So basically, all right, I think I found a loophole. Can I call them the team formerly known as your Falcons?
He said no.
But they were formerly known as your Falcons.
No, they're
not a lie.
They're still the Falcons. They're still very much the Falcons.
Okay, how about the team? How about the team formerly known as your favorite team?
The team is not formally known as anything because they're still the same goddamn team. So no, you guys can't do that.
Just because you don't root for them no more, but they were formerly your favorite team. Hence, they are formerly your favorite team.
I agree with that logic.
The team that was formerly my favorite team, the Falcons, y'all would be able to do if I allowed it, and I'm not allowing that either. So I'm referring to that fucking team as my team.
Okay, so your Falcons made some good picks.
So,
y'all drafted a quarterback.
Cool.
You want to know the quarterback's name?
I don't care because you're a Commanders fan now in my eyes.
Who?
You.
I ain't no Commanders fan.
Oh, you sure are.
No, I ain't.
Fan together.
Huh?
You know what? I think it might be the Cowboys. You might be a Cowboys fan.
See, you're missing one big thing here. You're missing one big thing to do what you're trying to do. I didn't denounce my football team. Everyone knows I'm still an Eagles fan. You, however, hate the fact that you were formerly a Falcons fan, and you still come at you when the Falcons mess up because you thought you could get away, but you can't because it still covers over you like a black cloud.
I'm gonna get away because you're gonna acknowledge it. So that's how that's gonna go.
Big difference between me and you, Carlos. I don't care what you're talking about.
I don't care that you don't care. So if no one cares,
yeah. Listen, your Falcons drafted Drake London at wide receiver, trying to get you some help. And they drafted Desmond Ritter, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback from Cincinnati. How do you feel about that? Your non-biased, non-allegiant analysis. How do you feel?
I don't. Who'd you draft again? Who did they draft again?
Your Falcons drafted Drake London.
Look.
Arnold Ekbikiti. I don't know how to say his name.
Dude, because that's like the only way I can remember most of these motherfuckers.
You said what?
Give me the universities too, if you can, because that's like
Drake London, USC.
Okay.
Arnold Ebikiti. I sound like speaking in tongues. Defensive end, Penn State University.
Penn State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Troy Anderson. I don't know what MOS is. I don't know what college is MOS.
ML.
MOS. I don't know what that is.
MOS?
Yeah.
Missouri State?
Not MOS.
Oh, MO?
Yeah, MOS. I don't know what that is.
Please hold.
Yeah, as he looks that up. Then they drafted, like I said, Desmond Ritter from Cincinnati. D'Angelo Colon, Western Kentucky University. Tyler Allengrier, running back, BYU.
I've heard of him.
Justin Schaefer, offensive line, University of Georgia.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And a tight end named John Fitzpatrick, who has no university, which means.
Why I need another tight end?
I don't know. It's a 7th round pick, so he probably won't make it.
Montana State is MOS.
Montana State. Wow.
Okay. I don't know, man. I give that draft a B-. Like, they made some solid picks and cuts from Georgia. And the quarterback from Cincinnati, it's a Falcons pick, if that makes sense.
Okay. So I think we should go. I think you want to go through the first round, like the first round picks that were made. I think we should go through the first round.
Hey, what? Let's do it like this, right? Give me the highlights, like, well, in y'all's opinion, because I've been under a rock and in a rabbit hole this entire weekend. So, in y'all's opinion, what was the best, picks of the draft? What were the best moments, like trades, what have you? Because fucking Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, they traded Marquise Brown to the Cardinals.
Y'all told me that that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg, and that was while it was happening. So yeah, I want to hear y'all's summary on the NFL draft. Now my analysis on y'all's summary.
I mean, it was a few highlights. I mean, that Marquise Brown trade was one.
Yeah.
We actually were a part of the highlight. We traded for AJ Brown.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we traded for AJ Brown.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so now we got Devontae Smith for AJ Brown.
Yeah, I got a weapon.
Yeah, about time. And we drafted Jordan Davis from Georgia.
The court. Oh, no.
The D lineman.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's a hell of a pickup for you guys.
Yeah, I was just like, we had to jump up in front of the Oracle's Ravens to get him, in which they just turned around and picked Kyle Hamilton.
You remember Mount?
Say again?
You remember Mount Cody?
He sounds familiar.
Yeah, from Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan Davis is like that, but fast.
That mug terrified me. And then Jordan Davis is essentially, like Slipper says, essentially him, but fast.
Yeah.
Like fast.
Yeah, I like it. I like how that sounds.
They said it's 40 time, and like I almost pissed my pants.
Yeah, to be that big and to move that quickly.
That is scary. But the way I look at it is like he needs to be managed properly in order to be the weapon that he can possibly be. And what I mean when I say that is vehicles. A car, you got to maintain with gas, but that gas is going to last the car a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mack truck, you got to fill it up. That's just going to burn because it's heavy machinery handling that fuel, diesel or not. Okay. Right. Jordan is a large vehicle, but he's a dangerous large vehicle. That dangerous large vehicle still needs to refuel, and often. You have Jordan Davis as your lineman. He can only play a certain amount of snaps a game in order to be his most effective. And which, yes, your best ability is availability. However, he's also not injured. He's still playing. He just isn't playing the entire game. He's just playing bits and pieces of it. But if he can shine in those bits and pieces of it and prove that, that method works for him, this motherfucker could be dominant for years. Because not only is that type of rest, working for him on the field, it's also working for him off the field because he's not dealing and taking as much damage as he would playing full games.
I agree. And I think the crazy thing about it is he's already started losing weight. So he's trying to come down a little bit. We'll see.
That's always a good thing too. Losing weight.
And I think the highlight of this whole first round is that only one quarterback was taken. I don't remember the last time that's happened. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight defensive picks in the first round. The top 5 was all defense. In which Trayvon Walker went number 1 to Jacksonville. And he's from Georgia too.
I can't remember the last time that's happened.
I can't either. That's what I'm saying. And my boy Stingley went 3rd overall,
Because 11 times.
Huh?
I was saying because 11 times out of 10, a quarterback is going top 5.
Yeah.
That's just how that shit goes. Because a quarterback is such a necessity in today's NFL. And it's been like that for the past 10, 15 years now. Because we have evolved into a passing league from the 3 yards in the cloud of dust era to the balanced pro form era. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten to a passing era where motherfuckers want a 3,500 yard season passing quarterback, or a 50 touchdown throwing quarterback to lead that offense of theirs. And not every organization is getting it right. So quarterbacks are a commodity in every draft, usually. But this year's draft, the quarterback selection was kind of stinky.
Yeah, that's why Desmond Ridder got drafted ahead of Malik Willis.
Yeah, you got that kid from Cincinnati that the Falcons drafted. Mm-hmm. You have Cuz that did that motherfucking fake slide.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett. He's the only quarterback that went in the first round, and he went to Pittsburgh.
First round?
Yeah, he went the first round, and he went to Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, he was the only quarterback in the first round as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally, he was the only quarterback in the first round, not top 5 even. The first round as a whole.
Number 20.
That's crazy to me, and it feels like. Hey, you were saying that. What was the number on defensive players picked in the first round?
Number of defensive players picked in the first round. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 defensive players in the first round.
That's half the league looking to draft star defensive players. So now I of course I haven't looked at the rest of the draft just yet, but judging by what you're telling me from the first round, motherfuckers starting to realize, hey, we need to figure out how to stop the quarterbacks that are already thriving a little too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure out how to completely shut down Patrick Mahomes and make him look completely human and not like he just had, an off game or two. You know what I'm saying? He's humble like he's still in Detroit. Yeah, I mean, we need to figure the fuck out how we can retire Tom Brady for good. You know what I mean?
I've been screaming about defense for the past couple of seasons now. Everybody's starting to hear me.
A lot of defense is starting to develop.
Yeah, we have something to do with that as well. Our hybrid the defense we run it's so nuanced, like it doesn't make sense. Like a regular person cannot, like a regular NFL player cannot come in off the street and run our defense.
It's like having an office, like a really, really, really good offensive coordinator, be an advisor to a defensive coordinator. As in, like just pretty much exposing everyone else's offenses and the nuanced offenses. Now, because it's like that Ravens defense is dominant consistently year in and year out. So, like, I don't know, like they got some type of secret going on in Baltimore.
It's just you draft the best available player and you let everything else figure itself out. You don't draft for need. Like literally, it's not rocket
Yeah,
science.
that shit work, but usually it doesn't. That's a don't try this at home type of deal.
But no, most people try to draft like their quote unquote need, and that person might not be a high, like they might not be valued that high in that pick. It's just because you need an offensive tackle, you're going to take the next best available offensive tackle, as opposed to drafting Derwin James when he slipped past the 7th pick. Like, why did he get this? What did he get to 19? There's no way.
Y'all pretty much look at motherfuckers that are still available and be like, "Oh, you are stupid."
Basically, that's what we do.
You know, there's another person that does that too.
Who?
Andy Reid.
Oh, Andy Reid. That's his favorite pastime.
Philadelphia, let him go. I think they're finally starting to figure it out again.
A motherfucker that slips too far in the draft is like giving a rabbit the gun with Andy Reid.
Mm-hmm.
And you never want the rabbit to have the gun, guys. Ever.
Never.
Ever. Listen, I think people have been saying that the Eagles draft is the best draft. I think they said the Giants had a pretty good draft too. So I don't know. I'm trying to find an article that had the grades for the best drafts to evaluate them. I know the Cowboys, they draft suck. I love it. The Giants, let's see who they get. In a New York minute.
I usually tell my mom every year a key player that the Cowboys drafted and what she should expect out of him. I
got nothing. Listen, I know the Giants drafted the one I wanted. The person I wanted was just Kayvon Thibodeau, and that made me upset. So God dang it. Then they turned around. Drafted Evan Neal, also in the first round, like a pick, 2 picks later, which made me upset too. Then the rest of these people, I don't know. I don't know. Wandale Robinson from Kentucky, University of Kentucky. Joshua Izudu, offensive lineman, University of North Carolina. Cordell Flott, cornerback, LSU. Yeah, baby. I don't know. I don't remember him, but I know he's gonna do well. Daniel Bellinger, tight end, South Dakota State. Dane Belton, defensive back, I know him. Makai McFadden, Indianapolis. DJ Davidson, Arizona State. But yeah, I mean they got some solid picks, but you know.
So let me ask you this, right? What were the biggest transactions in general outside of Hollywood and AJ Brown?
Biggest transactions outside of Hollywood, AJ Brown. That's pretty much it. Those are the biggest trades in there. Wasn't really
Somebody said, "Oh, there's much more than that." Like there was a whole shit ton of shit going on during the draft and shit.
I mean, those are the biggest ones in the first round. A lot of it was just like moving picks and going down. And, you
But
know what I'm saying? It's the basics.
Yeah, it was a lot of trades. It wasn't necessarily like big
Big
names were
name
going
trades.
places. It was just
I mean,
there had to be like 7 trades, and it's usually not more than
Yeah,
3 in the
it's not
first
that
round, but
many
there
trades
was
in the
like
first round.
7 this year.
as far as like trades, I look for motherfuckers from blockbuster to mid tier. The mid tier motherfuckers, they may be a team away from being top tier. You know what I'm saying? I think about that often when it comes to off-season transactions like that, because that's not usually, but it happens a lot, a lot. So I look for motherfuckers like I'm trying to think of like a mid tier player that's like good, but
Ryan Tannehill.
you said right.
Ryan Tannehill.
No, that's the perfect example because it didn't move the needle when that trade happened or when he went to Tennessee. But when Marcus Mariota got hurt or didn't play well, he led the Titans. Since then, they haven't had less than what 12 wins.
Pretty much. Also, there were 9 trades in the first round.
Oh, I got it wrong. There were 9.
Mm-hmm.
9 damn trades in the first round, and all y'all can remember is AJ Brown.
AJ
Nah, I
Brown.
remember the trades. Like it was just, it's not like these were the trades. So the first one was the football team.
Yeah, they traded.
The
They
Commodores.
traded. Excuse me, you are correct. The Commanders.
Easy.
They traded from 11 to 16.
Yeah, they traded down. No, they traded from 16 to 11. No,
No,
no, no,
they
no. You got it right. 11 to
yeah,
16. They gave
11
it.
to 16.
You're right. You got it right because they went
They
down.
gave it to they gave it to the
The
Saints.
Saints, which they picked Chris Olave.
They do
Right.
that.
Which, if we're being honest, they should have just stayed there and picked Olave.
That's what I thought as well. Like, they should have just got Olave. They ended up drafting a receiver too, which kind of made that trade odd for me. But
Right.
truthfully,
If you're gonna
if I
trade
was in
down,
that if I was in that situation, I would have just taken Kyle Hamilton and let the chips fall where they may. Because
Oh,
Kyle Hamilton.
they got Dobson with that pick.
They got who?
Dotson.
yeah. Yep. They gave another level overall pick, which was turned to Chris Olave for the number 16 for Jahan Dotson.
OSU.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are the truth.
Yeah, they got number 16, which is like I said, Jahan Dotson. Number 98, which is Brian Robinson Jr., the running back from Alabama. And then they got a 4th round pick, which they traded to the Panthers.
Oh, well and dealing.
You know what I'm saying? The Lions traded up to number 12. They got Jamison Williams. And he traded with the Vikings, which was a big move. You know, a little bit of wind dealing going on.
Yeah, I just know as soon as I saw the Eagles trade up, 1 pick in front of us, I said, well, looks like we got Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, that man was like, looks like we getting Kyle Hamilton. I was like, yes, they finally did something. And we were talking about in the car. I said, they finally did something I wanted to do in the car. They traded up in front of the Ravens. Because the last 3 drafts, the Ravens have been like right in front of us. And they just let them, you know what I'm saying, do what they want. And we just look stupid.
Guys, I think all this draft talk.
You said what?
think all of this draft talk has made me think of a game
Okay.
where we have to decide upon what kind of team. I give the situation, the state of the team, and then we choose who to draft.
Okay. I heard give the team the state of the team and we pick for the draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of team are we? A spread team or a fucking just a regular big 3-4 defense? Or what do you?
Well, all defense goes to the Oracle. So you ask him. You ask him about the defense.
What are we thinking about defense, Slippers?
Depends on what our goal is. Like, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to
Dominant.
We're trying to dominate? I mean, then you kind of got to do the hybrid, the multiple 3-4 defense that we run. Like we call it, what is it? It's called. It's not even regular base 3-4. Like it's literally like called multiple like hybrid 3-4. Like it's really weird because we literally run every formation in the existence of football on defense.
Yeah.
You'll see us line up in a 4-4. You'll see us line up in a 4-3. You'll see us line up in a 5-2. Like it's really weird, but we have the personnel to fit every potential defensive scheme that has ever existed.
Nickel packages I've never even seen before in my life or in Madden.
We have a nickel package where we have 4 safeties on the field. 4.
Why?
Because when you play the Chiefs, you need safeties to check Travis Kelce, not linebackers.
I got team specific formation packages and shit. That's not fair.
Yes, like bro. That's why I run. Like y'all still haven't figured it out when we play Madden, Kenny. That's the reason why I always pick the Ravens playbook. I have a formation for everything. It's not easy to beat me because my team's playbook is amazing.
I don't like you. All them safety. I got all them safety right there.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like that defensive playbook, it's magical. Like they have a 3-4. That's the 3-4 under that mirrors a 4-3 because our left outside linebacker is usually the big linebacker, so he can get dropped down on the line, and it basically turns into a 4-3. Because usually our strong side middle linebacker or inside linebacker is usually quick enough to play outside linebacker when we switch in that formation. Like it's the most nuanced playbook I've ever seen in life on defense. I've never seen anything like this. Like we have the ability to run a Tampa 2 if we want to run a Tampa 2. Like it's beautiful. Literally, it's beautiful. I can talk about it all day.
He said I could talk about it all day. Well, Kenny, assuming that you assume to have a offensive prowess, I guess it's down to you and me to figure out our offense.
Oh yeah, I'll leave that to you guys.
You leave it to me.
You like to throw the ball all day. I was going to say, you do.
All right, we're on the same page here.
I need a running back, man. Throwing the ball is cool. But when you need them 3rd and 2s and them 3rd and 1s, I need a back that can break down 1 yard to 25.
Well, I'm looking for a Marshall Faulk type, right? Somebody that could receive out of the backfield, however, is also as effective on the ground. Because I do like draws. Every once in a while, the defense honest if we're going to be passing all day. You know what I'm saying? If we want to keep a balance, then that's different. But assuming that you're going to want to pass all day, I'm going to need, a receiving back that's also effectively elusive or powerful.
Right.
So that's the situation we're in on offense. We need a halfback. We also need a right guard that is going to be able to protect our a right tackle that's going to protect our left-handed quarterback's blind side.
Why the quarterback gotta be left-handed?
Why not?
I'm saying, if he's not the best quarterback, I'm not just gonna take a left-handed quarterback. I'm gonna take the best quarterback.
I mean, we already have the quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
You are not the quarterback.
I'm not the quarterback, but the quarterback's left-handed.
Who's the left-handed quarterback? Now I'm intrigued.
All right.
Let me further intrigue you. He's not a scrambler, or not much of one, or he doesn't scramble. He's not a scramble first quarterback. Let's put it that way.
Nah, I'm confused. Who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Who's this mystery man?
Who's this mystery man?
I don't know. I just made the guy up. But if we have to use actual people,
you know what?
We don't really have a left-handed quarterback now, do we?
This game is over.
There's only one that's of substance, and we already know that can't work because Kenny's not going to allow that.
No.
See, he's not going to allow that.
No.
Your one shot for a lefty quarterback is the one human
he's not
who
getting
played
on
that
this
position,
team.
who Kenny would never pick.
He's not coming on this team. Okay, what you talking about? Huh?
Who?
We're not even saying his name. It's good that you don't know.
It's Steve Young.
Of course it is. It's always him.
No. No.
He said no.
No. Any team with Steve Young on it, I'm leaving the good in my own offense.
Come on, Kenny, it'll be fun. Like, this is the Steve Young you know. This is a rookie Steve Young.
No.
Okay, so he's in his second year. Like, he's got promise. You can work with that, right?
No. Where's Montana?
He doesn't have to be the quarterback you hate.
Where's Montana?
Montana. We're not
Where's
picking Montana as the
Where's
quarterback.
Montana? Why ain't we?
Coordinator, I won't allow it.
He said, I won't allow it.
This ain't got nothing to do with you. You stay on your other side.
Well, we do have a star quarterback. That's the point I'm trying to make here. So, like, we need a right tackle that is going to effectively, or we need a tackle that's going to effectively block our quarterback's blind side because he is volume. We need a receiver back. Our receiving core is top tier. We've done well drafting wide receivers.
I want Joe Thomas.
However, we do need a tight end.
If we're doing all this, we're going defense first. Best available player.
All right. As far as defense first, well, hey, listen, Slipper's got a lot of work cut out for him as far as defense goes, so you can kind of go crazy here. We have all of one mediocre defensive back, corner, safety, whichever one you guys want to pick for that one. And our front seven is 25th in the league.
You pretty much say your defense trash, bro. Fix it.
Bro, that's not gonna work.
He said that's not gonna work. All right, let me change the situation for you. All right.
That's not gonna work.
that is a bit excessive, ain't it? All right. So, Slippers, we need you to draft another Ray Lewis.
That's easy. I do that all the time.
He said that's easy.
I do that all the time. Kenny hates it. Literally,
I need to draft another Ray Lewis to compliment our second coming of Ed Reed.
I do that too.
To also draft a effective compliment to our Haloti Nada.
I be trying to stop him. It don't work.
It don't.
Then I just go ahead and build my own defense and don't worry about his.
All right,
and I
fine.
do a lot better.
Slippers, I need you to draft Ray Lewis and another a good corner. That's what I need you to do.
I do that all the time. This is what I do. Defense. I build defenses in 2 years. It don't take but 2 years.
Well, I gave you a tough job. You said that ain't it, Chief. So I don't know what we're doing. What to give you here? Like I want to give you a challenge of some sort.
He be cheating, so it ain't gonna be no challenge. He be cheating.
That might be cheating. Listen,
No, I
you
don't,
got
Jay.
7 rounds to get our defense from 25th in the league 47 to top tier.
I can do that. That's easy. I do that every year.
You literally just said like a minute or two ago that's
Well,
long.
no, you said that our defense had to be that. I said that's not possible because I don't live in the basement. That's not what I do.
Fair enough.
I don't do that. It might be there now, but when I finish drafting, it will at least be 10. At worst, it will be 10.
I can live with that as long as we're under top 20 or under top 15.
Oh, as long as we're not at the bottom of the league, I'm fine.
Brian, I want our defense to be formidable.
Oh no, it'll be more than that if you let me do it. Trust me, I know defense. Offense, I keep it simple because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My quarterback's Lamar Jackson. I don't have to do much. I don't have to do much at all.
Slivers, you have 7 rounds.
Look, that's one position to pick.
With that being said, for the
what pool am I drafting from?
You said
this
what?
Year's draft? I'm drafting from this year's draft.
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Do we want to do this year's draft? Because I'm not like 100%.
Because if we do that on defense, we're top 5, and we're not, actually no, we're top 2, and we're not 2. If we gonna keep it a buck,
for this year's draft class,
it would be amazing.
So we can't give you a Hall of Fame class.
Oh, that'd be too much. That'd be too easy. It'd be way too easy. Can't do that.
That'd be too easy.
You give me the draft.
Let's have some fun because we're at the back end of this episode anyway.
You give me the draft with
let's go ahead and do legends only. No. Let's go ahead and fuck with that. So as far it'd be too easy to draft Marshall Faulk now.
Yeah.
I figured. So it's like, who do we want to draft as our?
First of all, who's going first? Who's making the first overall pick? We gotta go. I say we let Los make the first overall pick. Get started on defense.
All right.
What's the draft class?
All time. Anybody.
All time. Slivers.
All time? Y'all letting me think all time?
Go crazy.
This isn't even a question. This is not a debate. It's Lawrence Taylor by a long shot.
Okay.
It's not even fair.
I dig it.
That's round 1 for our defense. Kenny, you go next.
All right. Offense?
Yes.
Oh, give me Randy Moss.
That is an excellent choice. For my pick, I'm going to take Jackie Slater.
Okay.
Okay. I respect it.
Hey, I'm filling needs here, but we're also picking the best available.
All right. Who's next? I guess it's your turn to game us.
Clippers round 2.
Do you even have to ask? If you look good, feel good. No, you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. That's prime time. That's what we about to do. We're shutting down the whole side of the field. Go elsewhere.
All right, Kenny. Rounds 3 and 4. Who are you?
Give me Barry Sanders.
That's an excellent choice. Um,
Am I making another pick or is it your pick now?
it's my pick now, but I'm trying to remember. Are we filling in team needs with a already pre-made mediocre team like Ultimate Team for Madden, or are we doing this here from scratch and we're just like building around it?
I mean, I was just picking who's available. We making the picks, so it's like everybody's available.
Because
everybody's available.
well, that's the thing though. Because if it's the former, I'm still filling in team needs. If it's the latter, then I'm picking a quarterback.
I was about to pick a QB. I was hoping you would pick a QB. Please pick a
All right,
quarterback.
yeah.
We need a quarterback.
I'm going to pick a QB. Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, I will. Guys, we're taking Otto Graham.
That man love Otto Graham.
You really do.
That's a motherfucker that knows how to win.
I respect it.
Yeah, it ain't 1970 though. It ain't 1950.
He's a really good Tim Tebow. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Miss Goose.
You're not gonna act like Tim Tebow wasn't a good player.
In the pros? No. In
He
college?
won a playoff game.
Legendary. Yeah, he won a playoff game. That's cool and all.
Who won a playoff game?
Tim Tebow.
Right. For all of that, you might as well pick Vince Young.
Right.
Hey.
Otto Graham has won all the championships prior to the Super Bowl era while he was an active player. He's the most winningest quarterback in canon NFL history.
I guess. We're gonna be all right. We okay. I'm not tripping.
Very underrated. Very good. No, the kid knows how to win. Slimmers, your go. Round 3 for you.
Just gonna go Ray Lewis.
Well, now mind you, yeah, he's still beating those allegations.
I mean, it was still allegedly though.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right, Kenny. 5 and 6.
Wide receiver number 88. It's like, no,
hey, man. Hey. You gotta chill.
I mean, he is one of the best route runners to ever live. I'm just gonna throw
That's cool and all, but
he is one of the best runners to play the game.
I still don't even know why you call him wide receiver 88. I don't even remember the story.
I don't know why either.
Because he not only does he catch passes from Peyton Manning, he also catches bodies, allegedly.
Oh, well, I didn't hear about that. That's interesting.
So the running gag is that you don't speak his name like Candyman.
Oh, wow. That's
so instead of saying his name, you refer to him as wide receiver number 88.
No, all right, if I'm gonna make a pick,
it's hilarious, it's silly, it's ridiculous, but I live by it because I can't be too sure.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take another offensive lineman to go with Slater, and I'm gonna take Joe Thomas.
Oh, that's so...
over Jonathan Alter? Really?
Listen,
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But also, the best ability is availability. I can't.
That man Joe Thomas ain't miss a game.
He didn't miss a game?
Until the last of his career.
To the end of his career, he did not miss a game.
I mean, that's the same with Jonathan Ogden, though. It's literally the same thing.
You never
Listen.
missed a game either?
I'm about to look it up.
He just got Jonathan Ogden bias. That's why he's saying I'm picking
It's
John
not even.
Runyon.
It's not no, because Jonathan Ogden is better than John Runyon. That's not a debate.
Wow.
Is John Runyon in the Hall of Fame?
He should be.
I didn't say that. I asked the question.
He
No,
said
he's not.
is John Runyon in the hall? Wow, he dug deep for John Runyon. See, me, I would have said Hank Fraley, only because we went to the same school.
You know what?
Well, I mean, we went to different years, obviously, but both
We needed
of us.
a lineman.
You said what?
If we needed an O-lineman, I picked the man. A good
Right.
one.
I personally like that pick.
Oh, it's not that I don't like it. I'm just saying. Ogden played 177 games. He started 176. Joe Thomas. Let's look at Joe Thomas.
He's so mad at us right now, dog.
I'm not even mad. I'm just,
Disappointed.
not even that. Joe Thomas is 167, 167. So, okay, I guess it's not that far off. If it was egregious, I would be highly upset. It's not egregious. Ogden just played like 10 more games. That's fine. It's a little over half a season. That's fine. We can go with Joe Thomas. That's perfectly fine. I just don't like the fact that he's a Brown. So I gotta test. Test the waters real quick.
So was Otto Graham, but I mean,
But no, see. That was before. That was before we were
before the Super Bowl era.
But that was before my Ravens were a thing. So technically, we were the Browns at that point, if I'm remembering correctly, because the Colts had already moved to Indianapolis at that point, if I'm remembering correctly. So technically, we were the Browns.
Yeah.
So Otto Graham gets a pass. We played against Joe Thomas.
Now, with my pick, I want to pick a center. I also want to get a complimentary receiver for Randy Moss. However, I also want to get a complimentary halfback for Barry Sanders.
I would say let's not stand on ceremony with the second running back. It's probably not going to play that much, if I'm being honest. It's Barry Sanders. Come off the field. Just going to be honest.
That was the player I had in mind, but I give what you mean.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
It's probably beast mode.
No.
Okay.
You probably it's probably Jim Brown.
It's Jim Brown.
Jim Brown technically is not a running back. He's a fullback.
This man just loved being in the 60s, bro.
You realize that, right? Like, he's not a running back. He's a fullback.
In theory.
No, in actuality, he's a fullback. So technically, it's not a wrong pick because he blocked a lot. He just also ran a lot.
Who did more of the running, him or Marion Mock?
It was split.
It was.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying they were both fullbacks. They were both running backs. It was a weird time back then. They didn't throw the ball.
It was a weird time back then.
That's true, though.
I guess you got a point.
So if we want to go semantics, we can draft Jim Brown and he's a fullback and he'd be on the field depending on what offense we're in or formation we're in.
Yeah, but that would be as effective as like a secondary receiver or a center.
Right.
I want Jim Brown to take carries from people.
All right, so I'm going to take a center and I'm going to take Jeff Saturday.
Can't go wrong with Jeff Saturday. Can't go.
I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible. No.
Can't go wrong. One of the greatest to ever do it.
But that being said, Slippery, it is the fourth round for you? You drafted Ray Lewis, Deion Sanders,
And
Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, fourth round for you.
Is it? We gonna ask?
He's a pig in shit right now. Ed Reed.
Of course, my favorite player to ever live.
He just.
Your favorite player to ever live is drafted in the fourth round. That's
yes, because I'm also smart and realize there are people better than him.
Wow.
I'm not biased completely.
Completely.
All right, Kenny. With that being said, we need to decide on our seventh and last pick.
This is the seventh pick. The last pick.
Yes, we've been going back and forth on offensive picks.
Oh. Okay. We need another wideout, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
I have one in mind if you guys want to listen.
I mean, this could be a group effort.
I'm always open to listening. Who you have?
I would just say, can you imagine Randy Moss and Ocho Cinco on the same field? Like that, a child like be crazy.
That's what I was thinking. Oh my God!
Who are you going to cover? You can't single cover either one of them. Ocho Cinco's routes are legendary.
Oh my God!
Just gonna throw that out there.
That's true.
A fucking T.O.?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking T.O.
Only reason why is because neither one of them run routes well.
Yeah,
like that's not what they're known for, so it'd be easier to cover them.
We do want a route runner, and Chad Ochocinco is the perfect choice for that.
Well, no, the perfect choice is wide receiver 88. You don't want him.
Not necessarily, because Ocho's taller and faster with the same level of route running prowess.
Also,
well, let's just get Jerry Rice then. How about that?
That's like
fuck Jerry Rice.
I mean, wow, I didn't take that step. Okay, what did he do to you? Who hurt you?
Bring that sticker over here. Give me Fred Biletnikoff.
Fred Biletnikoff
didn't run no routes.
We're putting Fred Biletnikoff on the slide. That's
give me Lynn Swan then. How about that?
For Fred Biletnikoff to Steve Largent, if you're white, you want to slide.
What? You Swan didn't run routes?
No, like Jerry Rice and Ocho Cinco, you're wilding. You're crazy.
Well, not like them, of course not.
But that's what I'm saying.
He don't want Jerry Rice. He just poo-pooed Jerry Rice.
Okay, but he wants someone who runs routes like Jerry Rice. That's what he wants.
It's only one of them. His name is Jerry Rice.
No, there's three people you just named. There's two people you just named: Marvin Harrison and Ocho.
Whoa!
Excuse me, wide receiver 88. Sorry, forgot that
man. His mama named Marvin. I'm gonna call him Marvin.
Well, you're gonna get me killed, Kenny. All right.
He don't know you.
Right, he don't know you.
He don't.
And I only said it once. You got to say it 3 times for him to appear. I only said it once.
Marvin Harrison.
All right, why not? Why don't we just draft Aaron Hernandez as a tight end?
Wow.
Can I get his autograph?
Can I get his autograph? Hey, y'all are wild.
Flag on the plate, though.
Okay, so hold on. Let's have a serious debate, because this is causing me to question some football knowledge real quick. Who are your top 5 best route running receivers?
Mine?
Yes, because you said Lynn Swan. I've never heard that name come up in route running ever. He's a big play guy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As far as route runners go, I can't think of anybody outside of the late 80s.
It's Rice. Then it is wide receiver 88.
Everybody's running fucking fly routes.
With wide receiver 88 over
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Great route runner. Lie to me, say he wasn't.
I never said that.
If I'm going to pick anybody, I'm leaning to it Fitzgerald, because there's a time Fitzgerald is my favorite receiver in the league. Because he can run routes and he can body you if he needs to.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Only reason why Ocho could get over 88 is because his feet.
Slim, he has the greatest feet to ever play football.
Literally,
I think y'all just
like
biased.
undisputed.
Well, I need my
No,
receivers to have hands.
it's not biased, Slim. I've said this on several occasions to anybody who will listen to me talk about wide receivers. Ocho cuts on the wrong foot all the time and still gets open because he has the strongest ankles and feet I've ever seen. He doesn't in cut like going left, which means you're supposed to cut on
You're
your
supposed to
right
plan on
foot.
your right.
He plants on his left
Well,
and
listen.
cuts in. That's not normal.
Which
Reggie
scientifically
Wayne was
gives him
good
an
at running the routes
advantage.
too. I like Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne was good at running the routes. Not better than Ocho though, but he is.
Like literally the best feet in NFL history.
Man, whatever. I don't care about. We're not standing on ceremony. Give me Calvin Johnson.
He's in my top 5 of route running though.
Give me
I
Calvin
mean,
Johnson.
look, I don't mind Otto Graham just slinging the ball 60 yards every series, but that's going to get tiring at some point, can it?
He don't gotta sling it to Calvin.
You don't. Calvin
Let him
run
run around.
I mean, Calvin can run a route, but what is he most effective in doing?
Everything.
across the middle.
He's going across the middle. The motherfucker's 6'6", all right? Just toss it up and tell him to jump for it.
Everything.
Who's going to jump with him?
Ed Reed. But
You
they're
said
on the
Ed
same
Reed.
team. Yeah,
Ed Reed is not going to jump with Calvin Johnson. Ed Reed is going to decimate Calvin Johnson.
Ed Reed did jump with
Ed
Calvin.
Reed's not going to go for the ball. He's going to go for a rib cage. He's too short. He's not tall enough to jump up with Calvin Johnson. And he understands that. So he's going to make Calvin Johnson pay for his sins.
But he did it though.
He did?
You're acting like they didn't play against each other. They were in the league at the same time. He did it.
They were they? But I didn't know that ever happened. I didn't know
That didn't happen all the time. But Ed, he played baseball. He ran track. Ed Reed is an athlete. Like he does that. That's what he does.
I understand that, but a 6'6" motherfucker with like a 35 to 40.
So are we not picking Calvin Johnson?
That's terrifying. Well, yeah, I say Calvin Johnson can run a route. I mean, I don't.
He runs a route.
I want a motherfucker that can either run a route or
Calvin Johnson can do everything.
He can.
Andre Johnson.
No, I need a motherfucker that can run a route because Randy Moss can just go deep and bully motherfuckers all day. You're just not coming down with the ball when you're guarding Randy Moss. Period. So that's easy. You know what I'm saying? We just want somebody when Randy Moss gets triple teamed.
But then, technically,
you got the rest of the receiving corps.
If you go Calvin, it doesn't matter who our tight end is because both of them are double teamed.
Yeah.
He's going to be open. So
somebody's going to be open every play, essentially.
I agree with Calvin. I would go Calvin. Now that Kenny says that makes the most sense.
All right, yeah, let's go with Calvin then.
Okay.
That concludes the offensive portion. Slivers, you have 5th, 6th, and 7th. Who are your last 3?
I mean, it's so many to choose from.
I know you're picking shit right now.
Yeah, we actually had to fight about offense. I don't like that.
I would say, who do I have? I have Ed Reed, Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis, and Lawrence Taylor. I need a defensive tackle.
That would be lovely. A defensive lineman in general. Period.
I know most people are probably not going to agree with this, but
maybe even 2. I'll even take 2.
Oh, you about to pick John Henderson?
Am I about to pick who?
You about to pick John Henderson?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
There's so many more. There's so many more to choose from.
He said, "Who is John Henderson?"
There's so many more to choose from.
Are you going to go Well, he not is my question.
I would if this individual that I'm about to say didn't exist. His name's Aaron Donald.
No,
Fucking right.
oh yeah, he is there, isn't he?
Aaron Donald, guys. Aaron Donald at 5.
Aaron Donald's a fucking
He's a Greek demigod. That's exactly what it is. He's a Greek demigod.
That brother's a demigod, man.
Son, he's 6'1".
And he looked like somebody else. I
6'2".
forgot.
Nah, he's like my height, bro.
He's 6'1".
No, like 5'11", 6 feet.
He's not 5'11". I know he's not 5'11".
Aaron Donald, low-key short.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's not. Nah, he's not super tall, but he's over 6 feet. I know for a fact he's over 6 feet.
I'm about to find out. So I'm about to go to
Yeah, Kenny, look that up because on everything, I don't think Aaron Donald's tall.
Nah, he's 6'1".
He's 6'1", 280.
So
He's 6'1"?
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all gonna stop
That's fat.
arguing.
He
with
does
me.
not look
I
6'1".
didn't argue. I said I was about to go look. That's what I
I
did.
said that's literally the first height I said. 6'1".
I just said I'm about
Well,
to
I'm
go
sorry. My bad. I
look.
should have known better.
Nah, he's 6'1", 280. That's what I was about to say though. He's 6'1", 280, and he doesn't have a gut. He has a six-pack at 6'80", at 6'1".
That motherfucker Yokozuna all of a sudden.
Like, how do you do that? How you got a six-pack? You're 280 and you 6'1".
Dude,
How?
that's 280 pounds of muscle.
Like, there is no fat. There's no
Yeah,
fat.
no.
There has to be no fat.
He has like it was a like very low amount of body fat that they like tracked him at that I heard about one day, and I was like, that doesn't even sound healthy.
Like, it has to be under 5%. Like, there's no way that it's over 5%.
Now that you mentioned, it's around 5%, like a little bit above 5%, 5.5, 6, something like that. Regardless, I was like, that doesn't sound too healthy. But what am I to say? I have a high BMI, so
You know
I BMI. I'm done. I'm going to pick my next pick now.
what?
6th round.
So we have the interior of our defense straight.
Well, we have I mean, one compartment of it. It'd be nice to have somebody that could get a sack when Aaron Donald gets triple team. I know chances are it's still going to be Aaron Donald, but still, I want.
We have Lawrence Taylor.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, cool. Be good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Completely forgot. That's the first one.
Fast, huh?
Damn. Say no to crack.
You know what?
So we have Lawrence Taylor. We have Ray Lewis.
Yeah. Prime.
We have Prime.
Ed Reed.
We have Ed Reed and Aaron Donald.
So
I have two more picks.
Are we looking for?
You have 2 more picks. That is correct.
Oh, I'm getting another corner. I don't know if you all will agree with it, but I'm getting another corner.
Right, you're getting another corner.
I hope so.
I believe in symmetry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That corner's name is Rod Woodson.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Please explain.
They're both the same height, if not Rod Woodson a little taller. He might be 6'1". But
Sure.
They're both 6 foot plus, which is what you need to deal with people like Megatron and Randy Moss, even though we have them.
No doubt.
They are 2 of the fastest humans to ever play football.
Yeah.
And they played together on the Ravens.
Yeah, like the twilights of their careers, though.
See, you were thinking Rod Woodson. I was thinking Daryl Green.
Nah,
that's what I was thinking.
It's too short.
But then I thought that too.
But that was
And so I had to like really think to myself, who can really strap the fuck up in general, just in general. And then I started thinking Darrell Revis, but then I thought of Darrell Revis back end of his career, and I was like, that was nasty work. Like, then I thought of fucking oh my God, what's his name? Also, Jalen Ramsey was a
I thought about him. I thought about him for a second, but I got to like 4 people before I got to Jalen Ramsey.
Did the name Champ Bailey come up in anybody's mind?
He's second. He's right after Rod Woodson.
Champ Bailey is an excellent choice.
I was just thinking out loud.
That might be the ideal choice for me because Champ Bailey also could hit.
Well, if we're going to do that, then my next person will probably be the one that we all agree on, which is Charles Woodson.
No. Oh, Charles Woodson? There it is.
That's the one right there. Charles Woodson.
That's the one right there. I completely forget because Charles Woodson was safety towards the end of his career. Charles Woodson was a corner. As a matter of fact, he was a Heisman Trophy winning corner.
But that's the thing. That's the reason I picked Rod Woodson, because he too played corner. And for us, for the greatest defense to ever exist, he played safety.
Here's how I look at it, right? These Hall of Famers that we're drafting the like rookie versions of them. Charles Woodson is a Hall of Fame cornerback. No one else has or since been able to say that. We've established this. Charles Woodson is the best answer for this.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you
at all. I'm not
After
disagreeing.
Deion Sanders, that's the best answer you can think of. And I don't know why I ain't think of that. Honestly, that was probably who I was thinking of. But at any rate, you got one more pick.
That's 6. So with this, I could just pick, like my Ravens do, best available player on defense.
A lot of best available players.
Right. Every position is a best available player.
Everybody's best available.
You can draft another quarterback if you wanted to.
How many linebackers do we have?
We technically
just
only have one, which is why that's where I'm going.
We only have one lineman.
We got 2 linebackers.
No, we have 1.
Oh yeah, we got Ray Lewis and Lawrence Taylor.
Technically, Lawrence Taylor is a defensive end. I don't care what anyone says out there.
Technically, Lawrence Taylor was interchangeable.
I saw that boy standing up.
Yeah, but if we're running a 3-4, he's a defensive lineman.
Okay.
But that's on the other side of the fence,
we still need a linebacker.
Primarily a left outside.
Which is in the 3-4 defense is a defensive end. Because he lines up outside, wide 9. That's where he lines up at. And he doesn't cover a soul. He doesn't cover anybody. He runs straight to the quarterback.
Listen, we still need a linebacker. So as long as you pick a linebacker, I'm fine.
I mean, at another linebacker, I'm torn because there's a whole lot of good ones. Like I could go Singletary. I could go. Truthfully, who I really want to go with, and I might get flack for this, but I want to go with Patrick Willis.
Yeah, I'm giving you flack for this because
no.
What the fuck are you doing with 2 middle linebackers?
Because they're the two fastest middle linebackers to ever live. They can cover ground. They're also big.
We're also going 3-4. All right, I guess.
So we just not going.
we just believe that outside, like the outside linebacker core.
But no. But this is what I'm saying. Patrick Willis could play he could do what Derek Brooks did, if that's who y'all are thinking about.
Why the hell we just draft Derek Brooks?
I'm not thinking about Derek. I'm not thinking about Derek Brooks.
Who are you thinking?
Why we draft Derek Thomas?
I personally would love to have Junior Seau on our team.
That's the same as Patrick Willis. He's just faster. Patrick Willis is faster and 2 inches taller.
I just know
Seau
not worried about his head.
You said what?
Seau not worried about his head.
That's very disrespectful. That's very disrespectful.
He not.
I mean,
Bad taste, Kenny.
very bad taste.
I'm sorry. I mean, you gotta have somebody that ain't worried about their body. They go out there and hurt.
That's Ray Lewis.
Okay, why not have another person?
Because somebody got to be on the field.
They both will be on the field. They'll be there. Fine.
I don't know. I still think you should pick an outside linebacker, bro.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just biased against
Which outside linebacker, then? Tell me an outside linebacker that was as good as their position or better at their position than Patrick Willis.
I mean, I named Derek Thomas.
He was the same as Lawrence Taylor. They're not covering anybody.
Was he outside?
He's too old and too slow. That's not going to work in the modern era.
And too slow.
Again, we're drafting the rookie versions.
Jack Lambert was old when he was 17. That man ran a 5 flat when he was 14 years old.
14. Man. Hey, I ran a 5 flat before.
He said, hey, I ran a 5 flat. So did I.
Really? That's your fastest 40?
No, not ever.
Oh.
That's my fastest 40.
Well, considering that's pretty fast.
Doesn't feel fast.
I mean, that's because you're carrying a lot. But if you lost it, you probably in your prime would probably have gone down to a minimum 4.6.
No. That was prime.
I'm talking about if you lost weight. You've never been small. I'm saying if you were my size, that would probably at minimum be 4.6. Probably faster than that.
I may be wrong because motherfuckers were amused at how slow that 40s. Might have been 6 flat, for being honest.
Now, if it was 6 flat, you have no hope.
Yeah, if it was that.
But like I've been 44 and I've gotten like 5.5. So yeah, I'm not fast.
The fastest I got to was a 4.4, and I was happy with that.
I'm not fast, me. But and you said Derek Thomas, ain't it? Derek Brooks is up for the case.
Yeah, there's such a debate at the linebacker. All these people
I said Jack Lambert. Sheesh. Jack Youngblood.
Again, another old slow guy.
Another old. God damn. Tough scene.
Old slow guy.
Tough scene.
Tough guy.
Yeah, I guess I got nothing. Which,
I guess I got nothing.
Nothing on the top of my head that I can think of right now. LeVar Arrington's the last outside linebacker I can think of.
And Kevin Green.
Green. He's like Lawrence Taylor. So yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, are we gonna? Because I don't mind.
Not a lot of cover outside linebackers.
That's why I said Patrick Willis, because he can cover, and if we need him to blitz, he can blitz. There's a reason I picked him.
But can he play the outside?
You might as well just draft Micah Parsons.
I'm not putting nobody that young on this team.
They all young. They all rookies.
Yeah, he's got a point there too. Clippers.
Okay, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get Isaiah Simmons over Michael Parsons.
Also, you drafted Aaron Donald. So like what's the age limit for you?
Aaron Donald has still been in the league for 10 years.
Holy shit, he has, hasn't he?
Yeah, you forget that.
We're old. I hate it.
We are. Aaron Donald is our age, Los.
Holy shit.
Same year.
Oh, wow.
He turns 31 May 23rd.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, man.
Our birthdays are the same damn month. That's
Bill
crazy. Fuck Bill Romanowski.
Terrell Suggs.
We don't do Romanowski over here. Again, if you're gonna get Terrell Suggs, you might as well get Derek Thomas.
Man.
If you get Sean Merriman, you might as well get Derek Thomas. He's the better version of
I
that.
don't have a problem. I'm just naming other
Slivers killed it.
No, I'm just like, what do y'all want from the defense? Like, if you tell me what you want, I can pick the person. Do you want a pass rusher or do you want somebody who covers?
Corners cover, linebackers tackle.
I want somebody good in the zone, man.
Man, just pick Patrick Willis.
At some point, you got to run the zone. I mean, it depends on, honestly, we shouldn't be protesting for real because this is your defense. So
I mean, at the end of the day, whatever choice you make, get us to 10th whatever choice you make, I don't care. I'm just saying it's name value.
If you think Patrick Willis is going to get us a 10th total in the league, hey, I gotta take your word for it.
Because you got to look at it. Like, him and Ray Lewis will cover the middle. You don't have to worry about people like Travis Kelce and Tony Gonzalez, Rob Gronkowski, because they're big enough that they're not getting bodied, but they're still as fast as them, if not faster. You got Lawrence Taylor and Aaron Donald. I don't need to say anything else. Those two. Charles Woodson in prime.
Alonzo.
Don't need to say anything about that. And then you have the ultimate eraser by the name of Ed Reed. Where did I go wrong? Please
who's our other safety?
It doesn't matter. Insert any other safety. It really doesn't matter.
Sean Taylor.
I want to do that, but then we'd only have one middle linebacker. We'd only have one traditional linebacker.
Brian Dawkins. He can play linebacker.
There's no way I would pick Brian Dawkins over Sean Taylor. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
There's just no way. There's just no way. I'm sorry. Not in
Brian Dawkins is a Hall of Famer.
He is.
Fuck your bias. Go to hell. Sean Taylor should have been a Hall of Famer.
What you mean bias?
That's the problem.
This man's foundational pieces are Ravens.
Yeah, I have 2 Ravens, so I can't.
Right. Technically, I have 3.
Technically, I have 3.
In fairness, those Ravens are Super Bowl champions.
Twice, one of them.
Multiple.
Really? Y'all gonna do that? Y'all gonna do that to Dawkins?
It's not that I'm going to do that to Dawkins. It's just the fact that
that's for Crawford. Hey, that's for Crawford. You gonna do that to Dawkins? Really?
Hey, his career did that to him, baby. I can't.
No, Tom Brady's camera robbed him out of a ring. Hey, Brian Dawkins is Super Bowl champion. He got a ring.
Who?
Oh, he do?
Brian Dawkins, yeah, he do.
Who he got a ring with?
With us.
With who?
With us. He was on that team, that 2017 ring. He got a ring.
No, he wasn't, bro.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He was on the staff. He got a ring.
Bro, we're not playing this game.
He got a ring.
No. We're not playing this game.
No. He got a ring. He on the staff. He got a ring.
We're not playing this game. We're talking about his playing. He's talking about his playing career. But either way,
the ring ceremony.
About those semantics, Kenny, fuck those two. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I digress. I'm going to digress this conversation.
Y'all gonna act like that Brian Dawkins didn't do what he did on the field?
Kenny, no one's saying that. I'm just telling you, there are 3 people who are left that I would choose before Brian Dawkins, and that's okay, because when I tell you the names of the 3 people, you can't argue with me.
I can't remember that. Brian Dawkins.
Ronnie Lott,
Brian Dawkins,
Sean Taylor,
Brian
and Troy Polamalu. You're smoking something if you think Brian Dawkins is better than any one of them 3.
Better than Troy Polamalu.
I'm smoking something. Wild. I think they're better than Brian Dawkins.
You're wilding if you think Brian Dawkins is better than Troy Polamalu. And this is coming from the man who Troy Polamalu single-handedly ruined a lot of my Ravens.
Brian Dawkins better than Troy Polamalu. Oh, okay, nothing about Pittsburgh.
I'll bet you don't.
Bias out my pores. Brian Dawkins better than Troy Polamalu. I'll give you Ronnie Lott and Evercuz, but I'm not giving you Troy Polamalu.
Now you're gonna give us Troy Polamalu too, and you're gonna like it.
Man, get his dandruff having out of here. Head and shoulders.
He didn't have dandruff.
This is luxurious.
Head and shoulder out of here.
His hair is luxurious.
It is. It's insured.
It's bundles.
Also, fuck you guys. We've already finished this draft, and it's getting late. I gotta go to work in the morning. Final thoughts.
It's Patrick Willis.
He says Patrick Willis. That's Slipper's final.
That's fine. Patrick Willis is cool. Brian Dawkins better than Troy Palmer. I don't like Troy Palmer.
Who are you talking to? You're talking to a Ravens fan. No one dislikes him more than me.
I'm picking Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins got in first.
I don't got a problem with Troy Polamalu. It's hard. He has excellent hair.
Brian Dawkins hits hard too, and he believes in Jesus.
Troy.
Well, he does have excellent hair, so
Troy don't believe in Jesus.
Right, literally, he said prayers. There's literally video. No. There's literal video evidence of him doing the exact same thing that Brian Dawkins does. I'm not going to allow you to do this.
Has he said hallelujah at a press conference? No.
Yes.
Kenny, I'll be the first to tell you that shit don't move me. So
I'm not worried about you.
You're kicking real quick. That does not move the needle for Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins is better.
And
he got great fedora hats.
Great fedora hat.
My final thought is the defense I drafted would never lose a game.
Listen,
I don't think it would. That's a stout defense. Even with the missing holes that we have.
Especially with Brian Dawkins on the team.
So
especially with Brian Dawkins on the team. We never lose.
And that offense strikes fear in the hearts of many.
Kenny, if Brian Dawkins is on that team, you're fired.
Exactly, and you're not even a defensive coordinator.
Brian Dawkins is a great safety.
No one said no. You are putting him in conversations he has no business being in.
I ain't got no business here. Never mind. You know what?
Kenny, he's the sixth. He's at best the fifth or sixth best safety to ever live. At best,
crumbles. Well, their bias isn't going to change that. You know, your bias is going to convince us otherwise because it's just the facts. And then not even the terms of stats. Well, albeit the terms of stats.
Crawford, you don't get to talk. You don't play defense.
I am picking Ed Reed.
You don't play defense.
I'm picking Ed Reed, Ronnie Lott, Sean Taylor, and Troy Polamalu before I pick Brian Dawkins.
Sean Taylor could do was hit. Brian
What
Dawkins
are you talking
led the league
about?
in interceptions.
So did Sean Taylor.
Man, whatever. Brian Dawkins.
Now, if you're talking about longevity, yes, but Los gave a very specific criteria. We get the rookie version of them. The rookie version of Sean Taylor was a menace
to society. If you picked any,
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. We winning games. I just want somebody I like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to pick defense. I want to feel like I'm a part two. You know what I'm saying? I want one of my team players on there. Ain't no Eagles on this team. Ain't one.
Actually, there's a Falcon. There's Deion Sanders. Never mind.
Ain't no Eagles on this team. Ain't one.
Can
I get a Reggie White at least? Let me get a Reggie White.
No, because Aaron Donald exists. I'm sorry.
Right, we're being honest. I was like, we need somebody to compliment Aaron Donald. He was like, oh, we got Lawrence Taylor. I said, shit, you're right.
Then you gonna add like Aaron. So you gonna tell me Aaron Donald better than Reggie White? That's what you gonna say? You gonna say that to me today and hurt my heart? Is that what you gonna do?
What I'm saying is Aaron Donald is a defensive tackle. Reggie White is the same position as Lawrence Taylor, unfortunately. And we are not going to sit here and say that Reggie White is better than Lawrence Taylor. It's not.
Reggie White is a defensive end.
They're this, bruh. And I'm not going to go through this again. We're getting off.
No, I'm not going to.
We're not going through this again.
I'm saying on the DN. Okay, what you talking about? That man is a freaking linebacker. He would be. It don't matter. Lawrence Taylor is a new The defense is still amazing. It doesn't matter. The defense is amazing. It doesn't matter.
Because the only person I would consider getting rid of is Patrick Willis. But do you really want? I mean, now Reggie White, Aaron Donald, and Lawrence Taylor, there's no blocking them. But in the event that there is, it's just Ray Lewis in the middle of our field.
So now he's daring you to throw across the middle.
You know what?
It's that defense.
We just gonna end the show. My feelings have already been hurt.
You should have drafted what's his name on the line.
Ooh.
What's my man name? The guard that y'all had.
Herman?
Who?
Todd Herman?
Nah, that's another one.
John Rennie?
No. Listen.
I did my part.
Who? Brandon Brooks?
No.
Shit.
Oh. What kind of new great lineman?
Oh, maybe I might be thinking of somebody else.
You might be thinking of somebody else.
Because I'm not putting Chuck Bednarik on my defense. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen.
I don't want Chuck Bednarik. I love him.
Ew.
I'm just saying.
It don't matter.
The only Eagle I'd put on there is Michael Vick.
And he too was a Falcon. So, Kenny, you're not taking this W as far as this goes. I'm sorry.
My team just get disrespected even in fantasy drafts.
It's not even that they get disrespected. It's you guys said y'all wanted me to do defense in a 3-4. Reggie White is a 4-3 defensive end. I'm sorry.
Listen, that's fine. I don't care. We winning games. I don't care.
Do you?
I don't care. We winning games.
Bring it on home, Kenny.
That being said, my name is Kenneth Whitaker, aka No One Picks My Players on my team, Hendrick Solo.
Okay.
Yeah, play the jingle.
$23 skidoo, 24, 25.
AKA the last Black Jedi. I realized my camera was off this whole time, which is good because I didn't get to see the upsetness on my face. Try me, you do or do not, there is no try. Like if you try to put an eagle on this team, you fail.
It's like the force is in us. It's in we force the Eagles out of the team.
It was so good, I could be anything but angry. AKA Mr. Ghost Slick Vodka. One bottle of spermicidal lube? Yes, one bottle of spermicidal lube. AKA the very sexual, the very tight.
Very tight, yes.
Austin Powers, Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
That is Faja.
Oh, Father.
You have a tight body. Yes, I can see it for your tight pants.
Wait,
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. AKA Vincent Kennedy Black Man. Yeah. Now that I'm back under strict guidelines, you people are going to experience the best of Vince Black Man without all the controversy. Even though the controversy is what made Vincent Kennedy Black Man a star in this business. And some people say I sound like a mix of Al Davis, but I'm not Al Davis. I'm Vincent Kennedy Black Man, damn it, and you will respect me.
Oh. I'm speechless. I'm without speech.
Go ahead.
All right. I am Crawford, aka imitating a blowjob and pointing at fans. It's Chin Music Charlie, aka Stone Cold.
What?
And letters on your chest. Are they supposed to press me? What?
What?
Intimidate me? What? Well, if it does, it don't. You mind if I drink a beer?
What?
Another beer?
What?
If I take you on this ride?
What?
You'll be my designated driver, can you? Hell, I can't drive. I've been drinking too much. It'd be stupid.
You know that. That's
Hey,
hilarious.
Killer, what's the difference between a bitch and a bitch? Well, a bitch ain't a bitch. When this bitch start tripping shit, I've been smart. Spitting by the bitch mark. Wisdom of a Templar. Shit like lifting with my left arm. AKA Warren Moonshine. Coach wants to pass, but I've got the tilt, so we're just gonna run this one.
You know what? I don't like the fact that I hiccuped like when you were saying that too. That makes it even more funny.
AKA the idiom savant. Good things come to those who wait. And after this draft, I guess we'll see if anyone waited long enough. Anyone? Good things come to those who wait. That's your idiom of the week, ladies and gentlemen. AKA Haystack West. It looks like the house on the map. You guys hang back. I'm going to take a look at what we got here. I'm not back in 5 minutes. Come draw and bring them in alive. Okay. Whoever's doing this is sick. I've been still stuck in. Mira aquí un visitante. Todavía puede ser presente cuando visite a buscar y obtuviste lo que esperabas. Ahorre la molestia. Lo que esta puta de ese escuder no será divertido para ti. Yo, puto. Yo que está. Oh, thank you. I reckon about the even on saving each other's lives. See, you do care. Begrudgingly. I accept it regardless. Now, Moose, how nice of you to join us. Time and Stone. Let's see if this is the guy my brother's been talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 178. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And for the love of all things holy, watch the product.
Yeah. Do that. First of all, your Spanish sounded like everyday French with Pierre Escargot.
Pierre Escargot was French. I was in Spanish.
Yeah, I said it sounded like French.
Oh, yeah. I'm very rusty on my Spanish. At any rate, we off this.
Out.